Got success? Want success? Okay, most of us want success in our life, and it's defined so differently and it's so unique to each one of us. But the word success is something that many of us just strive for. And success takes focus, creativity, innovation, energy. And when your mind is stressed, or when you have stress in your life, it's very difficult to have that focus and that creativity. You see, when you're stressed, you activate the lower part of your brain, the primal brain, that is reactive, that really only sees everything as danger, and you either fight, flight, or freeze. And in that state, you're suppressing your higher thinking brain, the part of your brain that focuses, problem solves, and creates. So the key is when you're stressed to know it and really take care of that, calm that stress brain to activate the higher thinking brain. Okay, stress does create energy in our body, but it's the wrong kind of energy. Stress activates the primal part of our brain that automatically triggers us to react, where we fight, flight, or freeze. Fight, fly, or freeze. Fight, flee, or freeze. You get the idea, the 3 F's: fight, flight, or freeze. And what we really want is energy that will create productivity, focus, and creativity. So here's one technique that you can use to shift your stress energy into creative energy. First, the key is to shift our stress energy into creative energy. And here's a technique just to do that. All right, step 1, be aware and notice when you're stressed. Most of the time when we're stressed, we don't even take a moment to notice how it feels in our mind and our body. So step 1, notice and be aware of your stress. Step 2, when you're stressed, pause for 1 minute, even a minute, even 30 seconds. Take some deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling longer than your inhale. Do it 3 times and just notice how that timeout, that pause, calms your body and will actually calm your stress mind and activate your higher thinking mind. Even if maybe go for a walk outside for a moment. Just take 30 seconds or 1 minute as a reset. Step 2, reset. Step 3, activate a different kind of energy, a peak energy, being in a peak state in your body. Now you're thinking, what the heck is that? Now I teach companies all over Silicon Valley, and we do what's called a power move, where we intentionally and consciously activate the power in our body by saying yes. This is me doing it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, yes! 1, 2, 3, yes! 1, 2, 3, yes! Now it's really funny because some companies that I work for, they'll go in, now they have a ring that goes off 3 times a day, and everybody gets out of their chairs, jumps up and says yes! And it changes your state. Put on some music and say yes! What that does is that activates your mind. It opens your mind up and it awakens you. And in a calm, beautiful state, you'll be able to activate the higher thinking mind, which is your prefrontal cortex, that is the place that actually the ancient Vedic sages would call your seat of enlightenment, your seat of higher thinking, where we problem solve, we create, we focus, and we innovate. So I want you to yes yourself into a peak state of energy. So you can go from stress to a reset to a peak state. And it's in that state where you can take time to focus on your projects that will lead to success. Something great to also teach your children, especially before tests. Now, there is a good kind of stress called eustress, E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. It's that stress where we're excited. You know, when you're about to anticipate something or maybe do something that's a physical challenge or take on a new project. That's good stress. That stress will move you forward. And then here's another key. When the project is done, when you've hit your deadline, when your children have finished their test, pause and celebrate and say, wow. Even just to stop and say, wow, it tells your brain that that was a good thing to do, that whole experience. And when your brain hears and feels and sees things that are great, it will remember them and remind you and imprint so that you'll do them over and over and over again. Because we can't always control what happens in life, but we can control our reaction to it. I hope this technique helps you. Have a beautiful day. Be well, be joyful, be inspired. If you want more tips like this and life strategies, chill out techniques, meditations, Sign up for my email list and I'll see you next time. Mwah.